Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trading setups for today, the 5th of January. So, yesterday, pretty much a non-event. We had the Fed's minutes come out and basically just mucked around here with two range bars. So, nothing really going on. Just sort of, as I said yesterday, we need to break below 32,863 for us to start even considering any shorts, and we also need to get above 33,471 for us to even start considering longs. So it's a bit of a weird setup, to be honest, because if you get onto the weekly, you can see a really tight weekly range bar forming. So we are above the moving average, but we don't have a crossover the moving average. We get a weekly crossover the moving averages, then we've got a bit of a different setup brewing. But you can see the rejection is really strong up in this zone, and you look to the left, that's what happened last year. So I don't expect us to fly through this. I expect us to, if we do start moving to the upside, it's going to be turbulent. It's going to be really difficult to get above this. But nevertheless, if you just stick to the trend, you will be fine. Now, what is transpiring inside this range, and that is also something you can look at on a Bollinger Band chart, or even pretty much Ichimoku, Bollinger, any of the trend strategies or trend indicators, you'll see that we're coming into a squeeze. Bill Williams will be an alligator sleeping scenario. For my strategy, we are in amongst the moving averages, so we are ranging, but there's a triangle forming. So in other words, there's a bit of a squeeze forming in the structure. Now, if you look at these two, they are actually range bars, but you could argue that they are pin bars because we have a longer tail to the downside. So I can't say it's a tweezer bottom, but as I said yesterday, all of the bullish structure at the bottom here is a lot stronger than the bearish structure on the upside. So this is just telling me, we still need to wait, but the structure is starting to form for a consolidation break to the upside. So that is kind of what we're looking at the moment. Yesterday was chaotic, but the key thing here, we had 3 attempts to break below the moving averages, and we found support on it. After I was trading, they did try this morning to get down below, but we've closed on the 155 again. So that's still pretty much intact. So if you look at the picture, the previous couple of days, it's been big swings below and above the moving averages. But yesterday, with the Fed minutes, obviously there's nothing in the Fed minutes that anybody was excited about. Just basically more of the same. So what has happened here? We are just fighting to find support in this zone. Now, I can't really see a decent level that we are bouncing off. There's nothing really that is exciting here. It's 33,085. Yeah, there's nothing there, to be honest. Now, 15 minutes. You can see from the 50-minute we've broken below the moving averages, we're above moving averages. So we don't want to see that, obviously. So what we do want to see is we want to see an area of support. So at the moment, this is the area of resistance, and that is 33,283. So I want to see a break, even a move up to this trend line, and then a move back down to find support. If we find support in this area, we're definitely looking for longs, and I'm looking to target 33,471. We get above 43.71 and we find support here, then we are looking for something more meaningful to the upside. So that's the one trade. Trade to the downside at the moment would obviously be a break below 33,162, but I'd want to see a solid retest. See what happens if you just take the break. Look what happened here. 3 times people jumped in for the break and it just triggered stops the upside. This is a prime one here. Okay, so you don't want to be trapped with that kind of stuff. So if it does break, you want to see a retest and then a slow roll over and moving averages crossover before you jump in on that. So at the moment, the setup favors to the bullish side, and that's what you need to be trading. So yeah, There are little scalps to the upside. I wouldn't chase shorts at all. I'd want to see a clear break and clear retest and then a rejection before getting in on the short side. This is favoring the long side, so any small bits of structure on the lower time frames that sets up and moves the upside. Nice tight stop loss, and you are targeting 33,471, and you also need to pay attention to this trend line as well. But the squeeze is coming, so if it doesn't happen today, could be something brewing for Friday. But anyway, so that's kind of my view at the moment. There are some scalps to the upside, but they're going to be short and sweet. So it's going to be 88 points and 150 points, 159 points. But if we do get some kind of catalyst today that breaks above this area here at 33,471, watch out, because then we've got the height of the range to get first. Okay, and then every one of these tails along here are going to offer resistance. So you can see it's quite a sizable move to the upside. And if we find support at this area at 33,471, see it's been fairly significant in the past, then you have definitely got structure to move to the upside. But yeah, that's kind of the view at the moment. Just bear in mind, markets volumes are probably still a little bit slow. I don't really pay attention to it, but I think a lot of traders are still sort of easing into the year as well. So I don't see anybody kicking off with a big bang. They're getting their plans ready, and we just need to be patient. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.